Hey there, Lieutenant Christensen here. Just wanted to shoot a video to help all of us get down the articles of the Code of Conduct. Now, I don't know about you, but for me, whenever I hit them, at least for the first time, I was thinking, how in the world am I going to remember this? How am I going to be able to recall it, especially on demand, on commands? How do I get this puppy down? And because I said, I don't know about you, but I'll get to thinking about other things, it'll slip. So, how do I get it back there? And so, what I've done is create sort of a visual way of going through it where I put different motions with different phrases to kind of help us learn this. And at first, it may seem like, hey, I'm trying to memorize two things, not just one. Thanks, Christensen. But here's the deal, I believe that the motions help the phrases stick. And so as you put emotion with the phrase, it helps you out. You're doing something physical, you got something visual. I like that old Warren Wiersbe phrase that where he just said that the mind isn't a debating hall. He said it's a picture gallery, not a debating hall. And so as you make it a little bit more visual, I feel like it'll help it stick. So with no further ado, let's go through the articles of the Code of Conduct. And I'll say this before we go in. Yes, I will put a link to a Google Doc so that you can go to that and you can get the rundown on this and kind of follow along. Maybe that'll help you as well as we go through this. I'll make sure that I'm tracking with it as we go. That way I can keep it straight and good and synced. So here we go. No further ado on it. Article number one. Article number one, start with your first finger. I'm an American, right? Point to the American soil. I'm an American. Boom. There you go. That's the way it starts. I'm an American. It ends, by the way, finger number six. It ends with, I'll never forget that I'm an American. So there's good book ending with this. 1 and 6, good symmetry on there. So first one, I'm an American. I'm fighting. So turn your fingers into like finger swords on there. I'm thinking of the swords that you fence with, that different people fence with. But anyway, it kind of looks that way. So I'm an American. I'm fighting. I'm fighting in the forces which guard, none shall pass, fighting in the forces which guard my country, point to the American flag, my country, and our way of life. I'm prepared to give my life in their defense. I'm an American fighting in the forces which guard my country and our way of life. I'm prepared to give my life in their defense, in their defense. There you go on that. That's article number one for you. All right. So hopefully that made sense. I'm an American fighting in the forces which guard my country and our way of life. This is the way we're living out there, right? Here we go. Our way of life. I'm prepared to give my life in their defense. Article one. So got a lot of first finger action on there. Number two, with this one, I'm thinking kind of the wrestler John Cena. I'm not big into wrestling, but I know he's got that "you can't see me, you can't see me" that kind of move. So I'm thinking, I will never surrender. Peace out, deuces. You've got that. So I will never surrender of my own free will. So I'm never going to surrender of my own free will. If I'm in command, so I'm pointing to the bill. I'm thinking your combo cover here with a scrambled egg. So I'm in command. If I'm in command, I will never surrender the members of my command, the people who walk my command. I will never surrender the members of my command while they still have the means to resist. You got a pair of scissors, you can resist. So here we go. So if I'm in command, I will never surrender, again with the never surrender, the members of my command while they still have the means to resist. You've got that. So I will never surrender of my own free will. If I'm in command, I will never surrender the members of my command while they still have the means to resist. Article number two. Article number three, for this one, you got to think of some of those old codgers, right? So I've known a lot of older guys in my life who pointed with their middle finger. And I always thought that was hilarious as a little kid for obvious reasons. Won't go into Chaplain. Moving on, right? But I think of one of those guys just poking me in the chest, like I capture you. So if I am captured, and with these articles, you're going into descending order. So I'm an American, I'll never surrender. If I'm captured, if I become a prisoner of war, if I'm if questioned, when questioned, should I become a prisoner of war? So, I mean, there's this moving progression. So this one, number 3, third finger, 1, 2, 3. You got that going down? The way I'm thinking about them anyway. So you get that going down. So if I'm captured, so boom, I will, and then no motions, but I have alliteration. I will crama. I will continue to resist by all means available. CRAMA. Continue to resist, CR, by all means available. And I will make every effort to escape, MEEE, make every effort to escape and to aid others to escape. So you got that going down. So if I'm captured, I will cram me. All right. So I will, and then I'm not going to accept stuff, but you got that. So if I'm captured, I will continue to resist by all means available. I will continue to resist by all means available, and I will make every effort to escape and aid others to escape. And so you've got that, and then I will accept, not accepting it, I will accept neither parole nor special favors from the enemy. So parole, I've just got the P, sign language P, so you just do that and drop it down. You got that. So parole, this is an S in sign language, or special favors. So parole, nor someone's handing those to you. No way. So I will accept neither parole nor special favors from the enemy. All right, that's number 3. So if I'm captured, I will continue to resist by all means available, and I will make every effort to escape and to aid others to escape. So you got that little bit on the end of the me part of that. Then I will accept neither parole nor special favors from the enemy. That's number 3. Number 3 there. So with number 4, you've got, just take your hands and cross them here. So this is you becoming a prisoner of war. I'm thinking I'm in a straitjacket here, and this is like a roaring nightmare. I do not ever want to get in a straitjacket. No, thank you. So, all right, should I become a prisoner of war? If I become a prisoner of war, I will keep faith, hand over the heart. I will keep faith with my fellow prisoners. I will give no information. And so I'm thinking of papers on the top of a desk, just sweep them off. I'll give no information or take part in any action. So you're slapping someone across the face. They give no information or take part in any action which may be harmful to my comrades. So you're harming your comrades there. So if I become a prisoner of war, will keep faith with my fellow prisoners. I will give no information or take part in any action which may be harmful to my comrades, which might be harmful to my comrades. And then you've got a senior class ring on. You're like, oh, that's cool. If I'm senior, I'll take command. If on the other hand, right? But if I'm not, I will obey the lawful orders. So someone's writing orders. I'll obey the lawful orders of those appointed over me, and I will back them up in every way. You've got that going down. So if I become a prisoner of war, I'll keep faith with my fellow prisoners. I'll give no information or take part in any action which might be harmful to my comrades. To my comrades. Yep, to my comrades. If I'm senior, take command. If not, I will obey the lawful orders of those appointed over me, and I will back them up in every way on that. All right, now on to number 5. And this one's as meaty as number 4, but hang with me, we got this one too. So for number 5, it just goes like this. And I think of someone trying to get their hooks in you, right? So you got hooks. So when questioned, and hang it over number 5. So when questioned, should I become a prisoner of war? So when questioned, should I become a prisoner of war? I'm required, that's an okay thing, I'm required to give my name, my rank, my service number, date of birth. You're going, whoa, what just happened? So name tag, you have a name tag here. So I'm required to give my name, my rank, your rank tab. So I'm thinking NW type 3 here, camo gear. You can point to a lapel if that helps you. So my name, my rank, my service number. I used to keep my DoD ID number in top pocket up here, right? And so you can just point to either way if you want, but it's got number on it, right? Your DoD ID number on it. So I think service number with that. So there you go. Date of birth, just point to your stomach, belly button, started the day of your birth. Think about it, you'll get there. It helps, it's silly, but there you go. So when questioned, so they're getting their hooks in you. So when questioned, should I become a prisoner of war? I'm required to give my name, my rank, my service number, date of birth. So I'm required to give my name, rank, service number, and date of birth. That's the way that goes. And then you think of them coming at you with more questions, right? I will evade answering further questions. So this is me bobbing and weaving. They're coming at me. I'll evade answering further questions to the utmost of my ability. Ah, there you go. And there's a lot of utmost to my ability. Just kidding. Moving on. You get the truth in that. So when questioned, should I become a prisoner of war? I'm required to give my name, rank, service number, date of birth. I will evade answering further questions to the utmost of my ability. Then I will make no statements. No, I will make no oral or written statements. Disloyal. So I'm making something. There's nothing there. So I'm making no oral, tap your mouth, or written statements. Disloyal. So you're a shaky kind of person, shady kind of person. So I will make no oral or written statements. Disloyal to my country or its allies, my country and its allies, or harmful to their cause. That's the way that works, right? So when questioned, should I become a prisoner of war? I'm required to give my name, rank, service number, and date of birth. I will evade answering further questions to the utmost of my ability. I will make no oral or written statements disloyal to my country and its allies or harmful to their cause. That's article number 5. And then number 6 brings it full circle for us. It just says this, I will never, right? Number 6 with your 6 finger over here, your 6th, 5, number 6. I will never forget that I'm an American. Love this part, right? I'll never forget that I'm an American. I'm fighting for freedom, right? So you're fighting, you got your finger swords going up there. I'm fighting for freedom on this. I'm responsible for my actions. So my arms are what's going to act. So I'm responsible for my actions. I'm dedicated. So I'm focused on them, dedicated to the principles. They're right there, which made my country free. So I'll never forget that I'm an American. I'm fighting for freedom. I'm responsible for my action. I'm dedicated to the principles which made my country free. I will trust in my God, hand over heart. I will trust in my God and in the United States of America. Or you can salute there if you want, stand at attention there if you want. There it goes. That's article number 6. I'll never forget that I'm an American fighting for freedom, responsible for my actions, dedicated to the principles which made my country free. Trust in my God and in the United States of America. There you go. Hopefully the visuals help you get it down a little bit so that you can speed it up or slow it down at will. More than that, I hope they kind of hook this information. They give you some handholds to go back to so that, like I said, if your mind wanders on it and you're just walking thinking, oh, wait a minute, what were they again? It gives you somewhere to go back to. And ultimately, that these become a part of us, that we're able to live this as we serve our country. So hopefully this helps. Enjoy getting these down.